Good morning, and let's directly dive into color correction because this is a topic that most of us struggle with, or most of us make mistakes because here if you see me, I don't have that much dark circles. So if you are like me and if you doesn't have much dark circles, then you can just go with concealer itself, because the moment you have darkness underneath, if you don't color correct and do just a concealer or even foundation or CCTM, that's when it becomes ashy. So first trick is finding the right concealer for you to conceal it. Okay, so I have three of them to show you an example. So here the first one is this is medium. Change of topic, I just added gloss. Yesterday I showed them how to add lip balm, lip mask, and you can see it's amazing. So let's come back. So here I have three different ones. So this is medium, medium deep, and light. So first step is to find the right one that is exactly your skin tone. So how you're going to do is you're going to match it on your skin. So here I'm doing, maybe I'll just do with my fingers. So this is medium deep on me. Do you see? It's literally like my skin tone. So I'm going to do medium on this side. I'm using a different finger. I don't even have to show light. You can see the difference between medium versus medium deep. So you need to use a concealer that is exactly your shade. Otherwise, that's one reason it may look ashy. Like for example, do you see, if I apply it without color correction and a shade lighter, then it may start to look ashy. That means if it looks ashy, that means you need to either match with your skin tone or it's time for you to color correct. So now for color correction, we can use anything that is peach shade, like, because if you have seen the color wheel, blue and orange cancels out each other, because that's how you can avoid being ashy. So here so if you're using our blush, you can use like amped up orange shadows, anything in peachy shade. Okay, you are going to let it sit, and same way I'm going to start applying a tiny bit here, and the key is always letting it sit before you go with concealer to conceal on top. And other thing is you need to do only where it is needed. For example, if you see, I don't even have anything here, and if I'm trying to conceal, then you need more if I'm not using more peach there, then I'm going to use more concealer, and that's when it becomes cakey. So use only where you need it rather than just applying it all. You can also use it around your mouth or wherever you have a little bit of discoloration. With Asian skin tone, these are really common, particularly some people will get it during winter. So if you have any places that you feel like you need to conceal, you can use the same thing also. So always make sure you use with a tiny amount to start with. You can always add it if you need. So same way, if you have any discoloration around the nose, you can do it. Today I'm just using it for the terracotta alone. We'll do green separately. So the other way to do is with the same thing, you can mix the concealer and apply. So here I have taken the medium deep concealer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix the concealer along with the blush here. So this is another way of doing it, and I'm going to use it on this side. So either way you are going to use a concealer on top, but here the key is use a very gentle tapping motion and make sure it's not getting cakey. You don't want, any time when you do a makeup look, don't make it cakier by adding more product at once. Take time, because all these are like has to blend with your skin first, and that way it can go very well on top. You can see I still have this much product left. That's the reason I've been telling, start really small, and if you're going to blend immediately, then you will take away the products that you have added. So that's the reason you need to give it time for it to set. So I'm going to use a different brush, and I'm going to use it. You can see this is just the medium concealer. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to blend it on top of the BlushSense here. So I hope I did it. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure I didn't change it. So here you can see I'm just blending it. At the same time, I'm adding a little product at the same time. Like, you don't want so much. So I'm just taking a tiny bit more and correcting it all the way. That's all I'm going to do. Here I'm pressing it rather than using like a swiping motion, because you want the pigment to be there. Anytime when you swipe it, then you don't get the pigments. So always make sure to stipple. That's when you will get more payout. So now the next step is setting it with powder. So here I'm going to use the medium powder. So give me a minute. So here is my medium powder, and I'm going to just set the whole thing around it. It's not going to crease or anything, but this just going to seal all the products. If you can also use our translucent powder in this place, but that's the step you are going to do. I will just finish my rest of the face to show a simple look. I'm not going to do much after this. I will just throw a pencil. I will just finish the lips or something, but going to be quick. So here is the finished look. I didn't do much. I've just finished with CCTM. I did CCTM. I did just BlushSense and eyeliner, just to show. Once you conceal, you can see it blends really well. You don't have to go over again with your either CCTM or foundation near your eye area. Let that be separate. Then just finish rest of the face. That way it doesn't make cakey. I hope this really helps you learn about another new technique. And always remember, make sure to sleep well, drink a lot of water, and reduce your stress. And heredity plays an important role in dark circles as well. So you need to consider all those and treat it. That is one thing I always talk with my customers. Rather just trying to conceal it all the time, try treating it as well. Use a dark circle treatment that can help you reduce that. Use an eye cream so that it doesn't crease much. And same way, it is like learn why it's happening. I have covered about, in Neotite I have covered what happens. Like usually the blood around it circulates, and the capillaries, when they become weak, that's when they start to leak, and that blood gets becomes a blood clot, and that when it becomes darker. So learn how you can improve all these things. And that's when, because if you are not going to treat and just keeping it to conceal, it's going to become more and more what is it, like difficult to maintain as you age as well. So better treat it.